We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco. Second baseman, number 37.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit hard down the line. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Curveball looked at here for strike one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
High in the air out to center field. Benitez moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Brandon Belt. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hansen is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Brock Holt now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Borges is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Third baseman, Evan
Into
Longoria.
the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
The designated hitter.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Benitez sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Number 72.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bogaerts.
Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Striding in, Steve Pearce. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Andrew Benitez.
Center fielder, Andrew Benitez.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There to take it is Blanco, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in,
baseman.
Mitch Moreland. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's up and in for ball 1.
No strike.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 8.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez.
Christian
Twos all over the
Vasquez.
place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Favorable call in there for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner scores from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So digging in now, Rafael Davis. He's set and the pitch. The putter runs outside, ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good... So striding forward now, Peter Borges, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Borges.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll be a base hit here for Borges. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in to try it again, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Out of play. None out. Runners at first and second. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Nunez on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the end. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. There is Crawford. A quick out number 1. Ready
right
for another
fielder, number
chance?
12.
Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Brock Holt becomes out number 2 this inning. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading up the fourth for the Red Sox.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 2.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pearce. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Just a bit low, ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The center
At
fielder,
the
number
plate,
16.
Andrew Benitez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. He'll whip this one to first in time, and then digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Stephen Dugan will come on now.
Running at first for the Giants, number 12, Stephen Dugan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Peter Borges. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes. Pulled softly out toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alan Henson becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. In now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Vasquez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that misses ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Moreland rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate.
Third baseman, Rafael Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under this one is Blanco. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Brandon
into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Smoked on the ground, left side. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Belt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benitez on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Pearce.
This is line to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Into the box now, Andrew Benitez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but first here.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Evan Longoria is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Standing in, Stephen Dugan. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
1 out, nobody on. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gregor Blanco. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the...
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Davis. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eduardo Nunez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Throw won't get him. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Brock Holt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Sam Dyson. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Here's Peter Borges standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder, Peter
Number
Borges.
67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 67.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Second baseman
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Buster Posey now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
the center fielder number
Striding
16,
in, Andrew Benitez. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Again, a 1-2. Line towards center field. Borges is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, first base
ready now. Mitch Moreland. He doubled earlier and carries it. So they'll make a matchup move. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and
leading off for the Giants, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
BJ Kim comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
BJ Kim.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. 2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Hope is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The first baseman.
Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.